Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sebring. Hard enough to believe we're getting closer and closer to that chase battle that's going on here. And I mean, it's getting really crazy going around here. Race 17 of the season. Let's get on down to your starting lineup. On the pole, we have Phil Parker for this event. Next to him, JT Bryant. Third, Devin Becker. Fourth, Diego Yepes. Fifth, Keith Bassett. Sixth, Levi McIntyre. Seventh, Benjamin Miles. Eighth, Kyle Keith. Ninth, Kyle Maddox, playing top 10, Kev Shear. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. A lot of news and silly season. We'll talk a little bit about that as the race progresses. As on the final row, we have Courtney Keith and RJ Bishop. But like I mentioned, silly season has officially been crazy. And I really don't know what to say except for the fact that, it's been crazy. But Sega Keaton Motorsports announcing that they are not coming back next season for Xfinity and Cup. And it brings a lot of questions into what really is going to be in the case there. So, points battle. We're going to try quickly as we can to get the points talked about here. Again, I'm going to try quickly here. So, I'm just going to show the top 10 of who is in what. As before that, here comes the command.
Drivers, start your engine!
Command's been given. Kate Anderson as the points lead. Then JT Bryant, Keith Batson, Jeff James, Phil Parker, Sky Commons, Jesse Turner, James Qualls, Trent Dunham, and Joshua Osborne. That is your top 10 in the points. And all 42 cars rolling on off. So for those who've never seen Sebring, I mean, you're going to be in for a show. 27 laps, no cautions. This race is going to be a little wacky at first lap or two, but it's going to be interesting to see what'll happen here. Because that's going to be normal too because of the fact that the way how they are going to bunch up a little bit in the start. But they'll get going once that race begins, though. Pace car making a dive on down pit road. And I forgot Phil Parker's pole. He will be in the Budweiser shootout next season. But green flag is out and we're underway at Sebring. And actually, my mistake that... Owen, they're crashing already. Owen. Oh, it's Bishop and Kyle Keith. Wow, that did not take quick at all. And William Flickinger just got dumped by Jessica Sheldon. Well, I was not kidding around about being wacky. And look at Diego Yepes in the 59, already getting going. Oh, that's crazy. They didn't even... Two cars literally got wrecked before coming to the start-finish line, and man, that's bad. Bryant trying to hold on to the lead right there from Diego Yepes. And Bryant is a good road course ringer. Let's see if people get through that turn. Because that is a trouble spot, and yes, they do. Charles Sanford's got some rear end damage on the 0-3. Someone must have ran into him or whatnot. Probably on the beginning pace there. Not where you heard all that little banging before the turn, but I think right as we went to the start-finish line. Dylan Thoreau's got some damage on the 4. Now, him and Sky Commons are in one of the weirder situations. So, as you know, they are funded by Psyche Motorsports. Psyche ain't coming back. Oh, car slide. That's Quentin Moore. Oh, Cody Lamas around the 48. Fisher in the 11. Oh, no. That is a horrible spot to spin out in. And Quentin Moore literally cut through the course. And, oh, my goodness. William Flickinger and Quentin Moore just having some rough days right now. Kyle Keith returning back on the course. RJ Bishop still on pit road. But like I mentioned, Qualls had a little bit of a brake issue there and keeps that car together. Hey, it's been more than wacky, good lord. If I can find Dylan Thoreau in the 4. So Thoreau, he'll just keep the team name, Spirit Daytona. Without the said key funding and all, they'll probably have to have a brand new car all set up, and who knows what sponsorships they'll have for that team. Sky Comet situation, just not sure altogether. They said they are going to keep the 17. They're going to keep Bass Pro Shops. But as far as what manufacturer and all, they are just uncertain right now. Whoa! Seth Cole and Dylan Thoreau made some huge amount of contact, and I don't know how they kept it together, but what a save that was right there. Johnny Gardner battling with Tim Fiegel for position, and Jesse Turner right behind them both. Fiegel dead last in the points. I thought I heard someone hitting the wall there, or at least... Oh, Fitzwater! Hard into the tire wall, and that's going to be it for him. Oh, I think that may have been the answer. Jeffrey Finn guy, he is damaged and he is slow and lost the whole right front. Oh, Levi McIntyre in the front row. Alex Drayton yet again, and James Qualls, man. Or not, oh, no, that's not Qualls, that's Osborne. That car's destroyed. And Yepes and Bryant battling heavily for that top position. And look at Devin Becker in the 36. He's trying to get his second win of the year. Bryant and Yepes are looking for their first. And these are drivers that are doing really well in the points. JT Bryant, silly season news for him. They're going to be moving to a Toyota. You're going to FedEx. Oh, man, Seth Cole, I think, oh, he's got a problem. Right front and the right side destroyed on that Stand to Cancer Chevrolet. Charles Sanford also on pit road. There's Qualls now down. That is now James Qualls. And they're going to do some service on his car. Trent Dunham. Him and Anderson in the back. Good news for Dunham. He'll be back next season. He'll be a part of Tweenix Racing. So Tweenix will get a big-time upgrade. And Anderson having a little difficulty trying to get around Cody Lombs right there. Remember, she's the points leader. And she will not be back altogether in the NRSL. Basically, this is her one and only chance to be a Xfinity and Cup champion. She's got a lot of trouble trying to get around the 48. Oh, problems for Dylan Thoreau in the 4. And there was some debris. I don't know if he ran into anybody, but that car's definitely going to be coming down pit road for sure. And a problem for Kev Shear in the 00. And I think Thoreau may have ran into him there. Whoa. Alex Ferranti in the 84. Sliding around. And Aj Baranowskis with some heavy front end damage in the 46 Delta Chevrolet. I mean, that car's crunched. This was definitely wacky racers here. And Courtney Heath, who started in the rear of the field, RJ Bishop. Last score 21st. I guarantee you she probably gained a couple more spots, but a great run for that 40 team. But her and her brother not coming back as well as Riley. Jeff James in the 20. He'll be back next season. He'll be rebranded into the 94. James has been absolutely amazing this season in his rookie season there for the team. Archangel was just not sure what they were going to do with him there, and they said, well, why not? Let's bring him on there for next season. Tim Fiegel's not coming back. Right now under fire from Clint Spillman. And actually, Courtney's now jumped up to 15th right now is that McDonald Chevrolet. And holy cow, that car's been flying through the course. And dodging the wrecks. And Clint just got around the 20. That's for position. And he needed this run for sure. Battle for a top 10 spot. Jesse Turner trying to hang on to 10th from Noah Hart in the 18 there. And I believe he does have a buckle in the hood. I was wondering if I saw that correctly. And Hart will get around the Mercedes AMG right there. Well, not yet. Can't clear him, but he's working really hard trying to get around him. And that's the first time I've seen anyone wreck off that area and cause a stack up there. That's a very odd spot to do so that we seen earlier on, and well, they did it. Hart now finally clears Turner. And we'll get that 10th position. Or not. Turner still wanting to fight on that high line there. Not really a good thing right there. And now Hart finally clears. No, or not. Wow, I thought he was going to clear him there. And Turner's really giving Hart a run for his money there. And now Hart will finally clear him. How about the rest of the drivers in the top 10? Zach Rogers, your previous race winner at Talladega. Right now, P8, he's in this main battle for the win here, along with Johnny Gardner in 5, who desperately needs a good run because he's not had a good season. Phil Parker's had a mid-time of season. Kyle Matthews, not really good run. Same for Benjamin Miles. Devin Becker's had a not bad season there. He's starting off a little bit with a second-place finish at Daytona for the 500. Kind of had a couple of lopsided races there, but then once he won Charlotte, he started to pick it up there, so you can tell they got that winning formula there, the 36, once they did that. And, man, I'll tell you what, Yepes and Bryant, they've been battling really well. You've been seeing in the interval for the lead, and they are catching up slowly to Kyle Keith in the 42. Keith Batson third. He's waiting patiently, and he's had some Vietnam flashbacks about this place. Same for Kyle Matthews. If you remember last season, they started out on the front row, and they basically kamikazed each other. Ironic enough, they are in similar sponsors that they ran in that exact race. So it's good to see that they are running very well again. This time, not getting wrecked. So that is a great sign. And man, I'm telling you what, these two are still battling nonstop. Yepes really wants that lead, but Brian is saying, you really want this. You got to earn it. Remember, Brian is a road ringer, and Diego Yepes, not too bad of a road course ringer as well, but he is an international driver, I believe. Let me look. I believe he is from Venezuela, I believe. And just to double check, yes, he is from Venezuela. Trying to clear the 22, and again, they are approaching Kyle Keith in the 42. This is where you got to be really careful if you're the lead pack. They're going to catch up to a horde of lap cars here, and that's going to be the first set. And Batson, he knows he's waiting patiently because he could make a wrong move here at this type of time. Wow, he gave Brian a bumper, and he's going to go 3 wide. A little bit of contact there. Oh, man, I think he's losing patience there. He knows he wants to get around one of them so he can battle for that lead. And this is the spot where Batson got hit right around here. Him and Matthews, right where that end is sticking out right there. And I guarantee you, Batson, every time he drove around there, that's where the troubles began. Batson shoves Brian out of line and will take second place there. Look at the top 9, all within one another. And Noah Hart, well, he thought he was going to run away from Jesse Turner there in that 10th position, and Turner's still hanging on. But allowed Sky Commons and Clint Spillman to catch up to him. And here they come to the 42 of Kyle Keith, and thankfully they're single file and they're not battling. And this is where, when you're the leader and you deal with these cars, you have to be extremely patient. You cannot get over aggressive. Take yourself out along with that lap car. Look at the top 3, nose to tail. 42 gets a little loose right there. Batson makes a mistake. And now JT Bryant going to capitalize right there. And that's the worst part for Batson, because there is a line literally right there, and he is going to get freight trained by everyone. Benjamin Miles, Devin Becker, Kyle Matthews. He's going to see if he can get lucky and try to get around right there. Nope, Phil Parker just snuck in. Now Zach Rogers and Johnny Gardner. 42 is going to open the door, but shuts it down right there. And if I were the 39, this is where you got to go now. You can tell they're all shoving. Oh, Rogers went out of line right there, and Batson still having difficulty trying to get around Kyle Keith. He is having major difficulty, and this is allowing Phil Parker and company up ahead to run away. Oh, man, Rogers gave a shove to Batson. Remember, Batson's third in the points, the highest driver in the standings without a win. And now he is just literally stuck behind the 42, and these other drivers are trying to tell him, get that driver out of the way. Oh, Noah Hart, Johnny Gardner, a bit of contact, and they're going to go 3 wide of the 39. Contact! Rogers goes around. They'll keep the car together. And now Batson, that was all he needed, and finally will get around him. That took way too long, and finally will break free, while these guys are still together, but they had to deal with Seth Cole, so that was a lucky break for the 39 there, because they had difficulty right there. Now Noah Hart's going to get around. Rogers, he's got to be punching air right there. Oh, Commons is going to get turned. Spillman getting a little piece, but he's going to not really get any damage off that. Rogers knows that pain. He's seen that before. And see the right side damage on the 17. See if we can look at the front end of Spillman. He got lucky on that one. Didn't really suffer a lot of damage. Now you see they're dealing with Seth Cole right here at Batson. Man, his Achilles heel is lap traffic, and Noah Hart taking full advantage right there of that situation. Now Batson and, oh, the leaders coming down pit road. So much for that. Phil Parker's going to stay out in the 15. He's going to lead that lap. Guarantee these drivers are going to be thankful not to deal with that lap traffic right now. Anderson, your points leader, right now 17th. She's been dodging pretty much a lot of stuff, and that's a good sign right there. Whitmore 22nd. I believe these guys, they actually went down pit road a little earlier. Qualls 25th with no hood, let alone no front end. And, oh my God, look at Miles execute pit strategy and will lead off pit road. Yepes and Bryant, horrendous pit stops. Oh, Bryant choked pit road. But if your name is Benjamin Miles, what a lucky break that is there. And speaking of Miles, the crazy thing for him, he was the last of the Seggeet drivers in the Cup Series to get signed. He'll be a part of DBI next season. Ironic enough, his boss, his new boss, is in third right now. He's hunting down Kyle Matthews at 09. Well, Batson, ever since the problems with lap traffic, at least he executed his pit stop pretty well. But look who also executed. Noah Hart in 18. What a sign that is in P4. Courtney Keefe just got around Clint Spillman. That's for position. She's got the warm tires. Everyone else still on the cold. I guarantee once these guys cross the stripe, that's going to change very well. Turner now in the top 10, getting around JT Bryant. Dylan Pote got a little wiggle there, trying to get around Shelton. There's Sky Commons, and it was last score 12, but I guarantee that's definitely going to change. Tim Fiegel getting off pit road, and now Phil Parker, the leader, will come on down. And you're going to see Benjamin Miles. He will probably inherit the lead right here. Because pit road, you have to be very slow right here. Literally 45 miles an hour. These guys are going 170. They're definitely going to get that 15 right here. Once these guys cycle, we will show the top 10 and the rest of the field on back. But Devin Becker is getting the draft off the 09. There's Parker coming off pit road, and new leader Benjamin Miles in the 2. But look at Parker trying to get P3 with Devin Becker. Still side by side, but Becker's going to get the spot right here. Still a great pit stop by the 15 team of Parker in that Toyota. Again, we'll wait till all these leaders cross the stripe, and then we will do our full field rundown here. crazy race this has been altogether. But I think the chaos is not going to end as Courtney keeps shoving her nose on Keith Batson. And how about that 40 team? E8, they were dead last in this race. And look at her go. Holy cow, that car has been... Oh, I think that may change. Ooh, that was close. Clint Spillman thought about 3 wide. He tucked back in line. He knows he did not want to get involved in a wreck. And thankfully, wisely, backed out of that situation. JT Bryan, remember, he choked on pit road. He is currently, as of right now, P12. Let's see who had the fastest lap so far. It was Clint Spillman with the 154.896. And, man, he had a blistering lap that was. Courtney Keith trying to get around Keith Batson. Will do so. Clint Spillman trying to take advantage right there. But let's get on down to the front right here. So here we go on your full field rundown as you see cars coming. Oh, Jessica Schoen with an issue. Uh-oh. I don't know who she could have gotten involved with, but that is very sketchy. So your leader right now is Benjamin Miles. Kyle Matthews in second. Devin Becker in third. Noah Hart in fourth. Diego Yepes in fifth. Phil Parker in sixth. Courtney Keith in seventh. Keith Batson in eighth. Clint Spillman in ninth. To complete the top 10 is Johnny Gardner. Let's look at 11th through 20th. You got Jesse Turner in 11th. JT Bryant in 12th. 13th is Zach Rogers. He's trying to get around William Flickinger, who's a lap car right there. And guarantee you, Rogers did not want to deal with him right now because they're getting bunched up right here. 14th, Alex Ferranti, who's going to get around Zach Rogers and the lap car right here, who's going to get around there. Connor Meyer in 15th. 16th, Brett Pritchard. And oh, never mind on Rogers and Meyer. Oh, and Pritchard ran to his own teammate. Pote got involved a little bit. Anderson slides, hitting the pit road barrier. Or the tire wall, I mean. My bad. Kev Shearer, he's lapped down. And Anderson, the points leader, that is a big blow right there. This just shows lap cars are going to be a pain, and no doubt about it. Oh my goodness, that was horrible. Anderson going off the course. You got to feel for Zach Rogers, and oh man, he's got a major problem. Oh, and Kyle Keefe just got dumped by Quinn Moore hard into the wall. He had enough of him, and I guarantee you that the whole field probably clapped right there if they did. Like I said, Zach Rogers definitely has a problem in that 6. He's letting the others on by, and wow, Ramey Fisher had to go on the rumble strips right there. And Dylan Pote also slow in the 31. He got involved a little bit in that one wreck too, and he's going to probably come down pit road as well. So we'll wait till they cross the line again, and we'll double check on a few drivers there. Courtney Keith, oh, they're coming back down pit road again. It's Devin Becker, Keith Batson, Jesse Turner, Courtney Keith, Trent Dunham. Well, they weren't involved in the accident there, but so much for doing a field rundown. I'm very confused here. Miles, though, out in front, though, as him and Matthews caught each other, and Noah Hart is now cracked into third, and Matthews has caught the rear bumper of Benjamin Miles. When at the line, it will be 6 laps to go. What a crazy race this has been. Look at Noah Hart in the Dairy Queen Chevrolet in P3. Yepes P4. And Phil Parker, he's going to get a well-needed points run today in P5. That's big for that 15 team. Clint Spillman, him, Johnny Gardner for sure. They're going to get big valuable points because they've been dipping really badly here, and they need every point they can. Alex Ferranti, another driver, has been struggling there this season. Good to see him up there. Looks like who's in the top 10 now is Jeff James, Ramey Fisher, and Sky Commons from what it looks like. Devin Becker led off the pit stop cycle there. He's got a good lead over Courtney Keith, Keith Batson, and Jesse Turner. Well, this has been a very wacky race indeed, and looks like Benjamin Miles. Yep, he's coming out. He's going to surrender to the lead. Kyle Matthews is going to stay out. Noah Hart's coming down. Anyone else going to join them? No. Everyone else going to stay out. Alex Ferranti will come on down, however. So Kyle Matthews will inherit the lead. Gardner, Spillman, and Bryant all within a blanket right here. And that more they battle, that's not going to really help their cause. Oh, wow. Bryant, last second, got out of there. And I think you could tell if your name is JT Bryant, that's the last thing you want to do is be in an accident, especially where he's at in the points. He's being very wise today. Don't be too risky, especially at a course like this. So Kyle Matthews, last win for him. And we're talking like all together. It was last season's Budweiser shootout. But as far as points paying, I'd have to look back because it has been quite a while for him. He's trying to do what he can to hold on and get a big win right here. Diego Yepes looking for his first career cup win. Phil Parker looking for his third career cup win. And a pretty good asset from My Racing Toyota, and he keeps showing it right there. I think these guys are coming down. Yes, indeed. Kyle Matthews. Yep, is going to stay out, however. Parker down. Gardner and Spillman down. Bryant's going to stay out another lap. Yeah, be careful on this pit road here because we've seen drivers in the Xfinity Series hit that wall there, so good sign right there. Yepes will lead that lap. He's had a really good car today in that Mercedes AMG there. So Yepes and Bryant are the last two. Let's see if Jeff James, what's going to happen with him. I think he's making that indication as well. Yes, indeed. So they will be the two to keep an eye on. Everyone else has been on down. Well, battle for spot. That's Devin Becker and Noah Hart. And Becker easily got that spot. And Miles, you notice he got around Seth Cole. Matthews, Gardner, and Spillman all within a blanket. But Phil Parker with a great pit stop. He's going to have to deal with Kev Shearer coming up. Becker and Hart are having to deal with Seth Cole here, and he is not playing favoritism, especially to the 36 here. I don't know what Seth's had any issues with Devin Becker. Oh, no, they're 3 wide. I do not like this here. Hang on, boys. Wow, I don't know how. I don't know how they held on, but that was amazing. Holy cow. Parker having difficulty with Kev Shearer right there. But this could be the battle for the lead right here. And Matthews trying to gain ground on Parker as two with Gardner and Spillman and Miles there. Miles did not have a good pit stop right there. And Gardner's rear end's been beaten up here, and he's still driving the wheels off that Spectrum Chevrolet. Look at Parker, still having difficulty with Kev Shearer. Now Kev opens the door. Oh, man, and Parker's still having a lot of difficulty trying to get around. Matthews is just about there. Becker and Hart keep battling for position. That's not really good. I mean, you can battle, but if you're trying to get that win, that's what's not helping him out. Batson finally getting around Seth Cole as to his Jesse Turner. And Batson's troubles with lap traffic today, hindering. They've tried to Jesse Turner with the front end damage he's got. He's still been racing the wheels off that machine there. Now finally, Parker and Matthews get around Kev Shearer. Bryant and Yepes stay out again. Yepes just got around Zach Rogers, who's now a lap down. You got to feel for him because he was battle up there in that lead pack and not what he needed at all. Commons on down pit road with an issue. That'll be it for him. Let's look at out of the race. There's quite a number of drivers. that you see here. RJ Bishop, Charles Sanford, Levi McIntyre, Alex Drayton, Joshua Osborne, Zachary Fitzwater, Jeffrey Finguy, Dylan Thoreau, Audra Baranowskis, John Art, didn't see him get involved there, Cody Lamas, William Flickinger, Kyle Keefe, Jessica Sheldon, and Brett Pritchard. And then Seth Cole and Kev Shearer a lap down. Zach Rogers just got put a lap down. Ember Ross could be the next to do so, as looks like Sky Commons will be the next one out of the race. No Hart getting around Kev Shearer. Devin Becker shoving the 00 out of the way. Now Alex Ferrante's going to get the door open for him. And Courtney Keith just at the last second. Going to get around the 00. Oh, and what the heck happened to Jeff James? Where is he at? He's on the outside of the course. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen a first now. Oh my goodness. He is traveling on the outside of the course. You want to know exactly where? There he is. Oh my goodness, that is an unbelievable thing. Bryant and Yepes finally down pit road. Oh, and James now back out on the course. Oh, and never mind. Wow. There he is. Oh my goodness, that car just got beaten up. And Miles trying to take third from Gardner, shoving the 5 out of the way. We'll take the spot. Yepes out and away. Excellent pit stop at the 59. Looks like he's going to hold on to that lead. What about second place? Bryant out and away. Bryant going to hold on for second. No, he will not. He'll lose second. He'll lose third. But Yepes has ran away. He's looking for Mercedes AMG's first ever victory in Sebring at the Mobile One Grand Prix here. Parker getting around Matthews. He knows time is essence here, and I think Yepes, he's got it in the bag. What an excellent pit stop by car 59 of the Mercedes AMG. Remember, Turner was trying to look for Mercedes' first win just last week at Talladega and just missed it to, ironic enough, Zach Rogers. All of a sudden, Diego Yepes trying to do the deed, and Parker and Matthews, they keep out for second. I think they know they're not going to win, so they're trying to see who's going to get second place here. Matthews slips the corner right there. Look at all these cars within the pack right here. Got Parker, Matthews, Bryant, Miles, Gardner, Spillman, Hart, Becker, Ferranti, and Courtney Keith all within the mix. Courtney Keith can get 10th there. That's going to be an amazing day there because they started this race in the rear of the field, and they're up in the top 15 alone. That's fantastic. Field right now, 18th, who's dead last in the points. That's a good sign right there. Ember Ross, currently 22nd. As of right now, she is still on the lead lap. Same with Zach Rogers. Jeff James now out of the race there. Zach Rogers, remember, back on the lead lap too. But Yepes coming at the line. Will be 2 laps to go here at Sebring. Parker and Matthews are trying. Let's see how the distance is at the line. Oh, man, I'm telling you, this does not look good. They got plenty of draft, but I don't think that's going to be enough time, man. They got to really book it. Remember, Yepes was on cold tires there, and Parker and Matthews already on warm. And JT Bryant, bit of a gap between second and third, and Miles wants fourth from the 22. Miles, ever since he got his win in Chicagoland, he has been free-falling like crazy. And now with the Sedkeep Motorsports news, you know, it's just, who knows what can happen with him, but he at least got a win, though. So we got to be really careful here. This turn in particular, because it has caused so much pain on a lot of drivers. Wisely, they're going to get off each other, too, and they're all within one another. So one mistake, you literally could put in Courtney Keith and whoever's in this battle right here into the top 10 if it's 2 drivers. Yepes seeing these drivers from second on back keep battling one another. He's enjoying Sunday drive right here in the Mercedes AMG Husky machine right here. Car down pit road. That's Ember Ross. Rogers will at least get 22nd here. Ross will surrender that spot. And I think these leaders are not going to deal with lap traffic. I see that very unlikely now. Anderson, your points leader, we want to check in. She is currently 17th with a boatload of damage, but she's going to bring home one piece. So obviously she will retain the points lead after this race. But white flag, final lap just got displayed for Diego Yepes. And they really did not gain a lot of ground. They only gained a 10th on the leaders. Oh, but wait a second. Yepes has to deal with Ember Ross. This is where anything could change now. If Yepes gets around Ross with no problems, that will definitely be the race. And, oh, Yepes having difficulty, but I think he's waiting for that time. Oh, he messed up the corner. And so much for the race being over. Not yet, at least. They still got a lot of ground to work. Yepes trying to do the deed. Can he get around Ross? Yep, that will definitely be it now. He was patient, and it worked. But look at Ross going right back under for whatever reason. Couldn't do it. Well, that was a little too dramatic. It looks like Parker Matthews still gets second place there. But Diego Yepes in car 59. Ironic enough, he actually is looking for his first career NRSL victory. When he was last running the NRSL in the Xfinity Series, it was a disaster run, but a big learning curve. He was picked up by Bishop Family Racing, and no one knows what exactly he was going to do. He was the big underdog of the team, been super consistent, and coming off the final turn, how about Diego Yepes will bring Mercedes its first ever victory and wins his first career Universal Orlando Cup Series victory, let alone his NRSL victory here at Sebring. Unbelievable. Wow, oh wow. And all these guys managed to hang on all together. Wow. Courtney Keith, who started this race 41st, will come away 11th. Wow, what a day for that 40 team. And their team that has not been doing really well in the standings as well. A lot of these drivers, the rear of the points there, really needed ones today. Kyle Matthews finished third. Benjamin Miles to finish fourth. J.T. Bryant somewhat needed it there. Johnny Carter in the 5 desperately needed it for sure. Clint Spillman, Noah Hart, Alex Ferranti, Courtney Keith. They all needed those runs there. But your winner today, Diego Yepes in car 59. Obviously, the race is still not official. Tim Fiegel just crossed the line. Wait for Dylan Poteet and Zach Rogers to do so. But in the meantime, we'll take a look at some of our wrecks that took place here at Sebring.